The Senator representing Edo North Senatorial District and Chairman Senate Committee on Interior, Senator Comrade Adams Eric Oshiomhole, has urged the Senate to invite service chiefs to brief the Committee of the Whole on why those who are involved in alleged illegal oil bunkering are not apprehended in spite of the huge budgetary allocations for the security agencies to protect the nation's assets. Oshiomhole stated this during a debate on how Nigeria lost 65.7 million barrels of crude oil valued at $83 per barrel, translating to a revenue loss of 2.3 trillion naira in March 2023. The report.
Contributing to the debate on the need to address the issue of oil theft and its attendant consequences on the nation's economy and environment, the senator representing Edo North Senatorial District, Senator Comrade Adams Eric Oshiomhole, said it is impossible for hundreds of barrels of oil to be stolen without the perpetrators being caught, even when officials of the Nigerian Navy are posted to police the waterways. He said all the institutions put in place to protect the pipelines seems not to be doing enough, even with the huge money approved to protect the country's assets, such as the prevention of oil vandalism. Senator Oshiomhole described illegal oil bunkering as an organized theft and wondered why those who are involved in the stealing are not caught.
It is impossible for people to cut away hundreds of barrels of oil without being caught. The struggle by officers of the Nigerian Navy to be posted to Eastern Naval Command and be deployed to this area in question, in my view, is an eloquent statement about how lucrative those postings have become. The lobby to become part of the JTF, all of those security institutions put in place to protect these pipelines, they've all been lost.
Senator Comrade Adams Eric Oshiomhole said the Chief of Naval Staff, the Chief of Army Staff, and the Chief of Air Staff should be made to appear before the Senate and brief the House on why those who are allegedly stealing the oil are doing it without being apprehended. Oshiomhole said it is shameful that so much is stolen and yet the country borrows so much to provide for what is stolen.
What do we do differently? Mr. President, under your leadership, I think the matter is serious enough to invite the Chief of Naval Staff and the Chief of Army Staff and even the Chief of Air Staff, because you can't have big vessels in Nigeria waters for weeks being fed by small vessels and the oil is scattered away.
The senator representing Bayelsa West Senatorial District, Tiriaki Dixon, concurred with the submissions of Senator Comrade Adams Eric Oshiomhole, saying the service chiefs should be invited to the Committee of the Whole.
My amendment, with respect, is that without prejudice to investigations at the committee level, this Senate, sitting in the Committee of the Whole and in plenary, should invite the security chiefs and all the related, the NNPC itself, so that they can brief these hallowed chambers on the situation of things while the committee can do the detailed investigation. That will underscore the national seriousness that is attached to this, number one, and our willingness to support this agenda.
Summing up deliberation, the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, thereafter directed the committees on petroleum upstream, petroleum downstream, gas, Niger Delta, and that in charge of host communities to commence full investigation.
The various committees mentioned in their sittings should invite all the security agencies to appear before them as part of the investigation. So I think I tend to agree with you. But however, if we have to go through, that will come as an additional prayer.
Though a first-time member of the Senate, distinguished Senator Comrade Adams Eric Oshiomhole is no doubt providing the much sought-after quality representation to the people of Edo North in particular and Nigerians in general through his meaningful contributions at the floor of the Senate. Best Orator reporting for BTV News.